at 10, a summer event in Keokuk that is well attended by locals was canceled this year, but things could be changing.
Over the last few months, organizers have tried to bring it back to life, and WGEM's Shakayla McCamick is back from Keokuk and joins us now with an update on that. Shakayla.
Mackenzie and Daniel, the Big Dam Street Festival is in August every year, but organizers say residents were disappointed last year. They say an underwhelming supply of rides from the carnival group they worked with turned away visitors. So they canceled this summer's event to regroup.
Once you cancel one, it's hard to bring it back. You lose all the energy going forward.
After a lackluster display of carnival rides last year, Lake Cooper Foundation President Doug Matlick says the Big Dam Street Festival was initially canceled this year.
It's promoted around our sponsors and the family event. So without the carnival, we don't want to just do some kind of a festival without it.
Matlick says he used the hiatus time to plan the event for later in the year to avoid canceling the event as a whole and losing momentum.
It gave us 3 months. We decided to go for it, and it's coming together really well.
Now, Matlick says boat and amusements have taken over the carnival, and the foundation is eager to continue the festival tradition this year. Keokuk's Executive Director of Convention and Tourism, Kirk Brandenberger, says it comes at no shock that even residents were disappointed by last year's festival.
I know Doug was disappointed, and we were all disappointed in the activities last year and the attendance last year.
But he says he's glad to see the event taking place on the Mississippi riverfront again.
The Mississippi River has historically been always used for transportation of people and goods, so it's a constant. It's the interstate. It was the interstate highway of its day. I mean, back in the day.
Brandenberger says the 3 extra months of planning may work in benefit of the Lake Cooper Foundation.
Very important to keep the momentum going and to bring it back even stronger than it was last year.
As the momentum keeps building, Matlick hopes the heightened carnival rides will be enough to draw a crowd this year and many more to come.
As the years go and we continue on, we hope for that to grow and get bigger entertainment and still be able to do a free event.
Matlick says you will need to pay to ride carnival rides. Pre-sale carnival tickets can be purchased at Hawkeye Restaurant and Gate City Seed in Keokuk, but admission into the festival itself and live performances throughout the weekend are free. Mackenzie?
All right, thank you so much, Shakayla. And the Big Dam Street Festival kicks off this Thursday at 5 p.m. at Victory Park in Keokuk, and it runs through Saturday night. And you can find a schedule on how you can help out and volunteer on our website, WGEM.com.